Oh no, what's happened to my anime? No, don't worry, everybody. Once I actually get into the game, it is the same avatar as normal. It's just, there's been an update to the game, and that means new character portraits, but also a new area, new items, a lot of new stuff to be checking out. Although, technically, I haven't really finished the game proper up until this point. I kind of got stuck in a factory for a couple weeks there, but it's fine, it's fine. We're back here now, and we're back with Fancy Danny, trying to figure a way out of this haunted well, and I still don't think that's quite possible, but I'll do my best. Maybe this corrupted key can eventually do something in regards to that? Who knows. But until that point, I'm back in the Osei Forest, because there's quite a few things that I did not do here the first time. Sure, I explored the underground and got the health vi eyes, but even aside from that, I mean, if I just say, yeah, walk over here, there's a proper health vial right there. Also, Patchouli has a side quest for me, and unfortunately I didn't record that, but it was really just one sentence. Go up to the top of the forest, use this key right here to find the skull of Josiah. And although I, am currently on the top of the trees right now, I have no idea where I could use this key. However, looking around, which honestly I didn't really do too much. I guess I was just so obsessed with going on the obvious path. There are other places to go around here. So, up in this area, I can go grab a few more destroying angels. Use those to create the poisonous throwing daggers, of which I haven't really been using. Maybe I should at some point in time. There's a bunch of items here that I have yet to really check out. Yeah, there's a poison throwing knife, but there's also like these survey banners, which could probably be useful. Bombs? Maybe? 7 seconds is kind of a long time. We got like light urns, fairy moss, which are sort of like the healing gems you get in Dark Souls 2. The health vase. Of course, the corrupt key. Don't know what to do with that. I mean, if there's any place that I think I could possibly use it, I suppose I will, right? But yeah, speaking of Dark Souls 2, here's the entrance to the gutter. Okay, but, significantly less health taken. Or, that one place in Bloodborne where you got to the original workshop. And that nets me Holy Warmth, which, oh yes, this is one of those items that's going to stay on me forever because it is healing. It just heals me. Given that I'm not really using too much magic for just about anything else, and here's a perfect time to actually show off how it works, this seems really useful. Now, it is a minor amount of health healed, but it's given the relative scarcity and the expense that I have to pay to actually get a health vial and everything. And this definitely seems really good. Now I can just take like a little bit of minor damage from stuff and be able to heal up just fine. So I'm curious. It's not insignificant. Oh, and that poison is actually quite powerful. Okay. All right. Can destroy a few more of the very pretty looking. Right, they're immune to. They're immune to light stuff. Very pretty looking. But why am I doing this? There's no point for me to try to destroy any of these creatures here. I do have something to do, and that is go and find the skull of Josiah, of which it's actually over in this area, which, coming in here the first time, I didn't even really consider the fact that, no, this is not the same place that I was in before. These are not the same trees, because you can even see up there that there's something. Actually looks like it might be a weapon. But after looking around and going back in the underground and everything, I did eventually find the way you're supposed to get up there. That's right. There's some vines right on this tree. Kind of, and I'll admit, it took an embarrassingly long time to figure this out. It's just that look at the trees, but well, easier said than done. It's not, but let's just get up here anyway. Yes, and here's where I stopped. Finally another one of these doors. Since the beginning of the game, I haven't seen any more of them. Although, Oh, that's a new area. Ah. Well, then. I mean, first off, though, I do want to go see what that one item is, because short of difficult to get, and I mean, even right now, it's, looks like it's about time for, it looks like it's about coffin time, I think. Still have this heal and coffin. What more could you possibly ask for? This might not really work out as well as I wanted to. Although there are, is there any way I can possibly recover from this? Maybe a little bit. If I am lucky, I did it. Okay. Actually, no, I did it. Okay, how am I going to get back up there, though? I can clearly see that over there. It's just, this is probably not the way that you're intended to do this. Okay. Maybe if I look down at the... Nope, I'm falling off again. Okay, there we are. Maybe there's a little bit better way to do the platforming over here. Maybe I'll just... No, I'm okay. It's fine. I'm just getting attacked by nothing. I guess that was the fall damage. Sort of a delayed effect. Okay. This might take a little bit. I'll cut back when I actually get it. Oh, just enough. Definitely looks like a sword. That definitely looks like a sword. Okay. Do you think I could possibly just make a running... Well, actually, even before that, there is, of course, the... What is it called? Speed spell. Quick stride, right? Probably the most useful of the blood magics. Now, yeah, it didn't actually jump. Okay, instead of running from there, I'm just going to go down here. Because I do think that the way this looks, at least, I'll probably be able to get to one of the other branches just jumping from this point instead. Okay, so maybe if I go from kind of high up. Yep, and then, yeah. Yes, okay. Now then, just need to get to the sword. Get to this sword. Do I need to... No, okay, yeah, that's a way to do it. I'll take it. Elven sword, which is funny because one of the other things that I noticed as I've been actually dying a couple times doing this, maybe ill-advisedly, is that there is just this right here. Yeah, why in the middle of the forest? I don't know. Also an elfin bow. I guess it's a good thing that I died several times doing that. Alright, what? I guess that you were probably intended to shoot that down then instead. So the elfin sword here, you say, is a gold short sword inlaid with silver and sharpened beyond mortal talent. A useful melee weapon crafted by the skilled craftsfolk of the Elfin Kingdom. Okay, well, it does look pretty cool. Also can be leveled up, which, you know, just by itself means that that's something that I'm going to end up using this at least for a little bit. Okay. I'm going to go save real quick, and then we can go and see what's in the new area already. Well, yeah, I don't think I need to do any sort of actual platforming to do that. I probably could have just shot it down with the bow. Or any bow, really. What do we got? What is at the top of the forest here? Oh, it's the forest canopy. I mean, all right, well, I mean, I guess, okay, fair enough. That makes sense. All right, then. Looking for specifically a skull. And then also, oh, yeah, having that increased movement speed really paying off here. One of the other skills can increase the amount you jump. And I feel like that might be another one to start to invest into as I'm sort of coming up to the maximum amount of... There's something behind me, right? No? Huh. Really thought there would be. This is sort of coming up to the maximum amount of movement speed that I can get. Well, anyway, these are plants. So, you know, my cool medieval lightsaber should do a little bit more effectively against him, I'd like to say. Also, come on. You're not fooling anybody. I still got hit anyway, but, you know, that's just how that is. Okay, come on. Come on. Why is there some guy's skull up here is maybe the question I should be asking right now. Why does Patchouli need a skull? Well, all these questions and more might be answered. I don't know. All I know is that this is definitely the place that I want to be, given that she gave me a key specifically to get up here. What do you got? Poison Mist. I think I can probably take a guess as to what Poison Mist does. Let's take a look anyway. Provide that I even have the mana required to, you know, cast it in the first place, given that, yeah, hovers in place for 15 seconds. Okay. Does it also hurt me? Probably, but I'm willing to take that chance. Oh, okay. Yep, it absolutely does. It definitely does. Well, okay. This still seems like a promising area, although I should be looking around for secret sort of stuff here, too. Can't forget that hidden walls and the like are very much a thing in this game. What's up with the jellyfish thing? Why are the jellyfish at the top of trees? I don't understand. This definitely seems like a very precarious area to be... all right. I don't want to back up too quickly lest I die. All right, you know what? I did also get the other, the elfin bow, and it's not like I really need the... all right. It's not like I really need the, interesting. It's not like I really need the fire, you know, the sight effect. Unilaterus and Telandicea. Interesting. Frightening, but like, as long as it's not about to headbutt me or something, I think I'm okay. Nope, that might actually have been worse. But again, I didn't want to try and back up from it lest, you know, I die. I fall directly off of these trees and into the, I presume, instant death below. Okay. Just really making my way through here very slowly because I am worried. At least you have infinite arrows and everything, so it's not like... because I don't remember ever... That's it. Skull of Uzziah. That's what I came here for. Now, I can just, you know, crystal my way out of here, but I also am a little bit curious as to what else I might be able to find. It's a new area after all, and although it seems like a little miniature dungeony type of place, could have something else of interest or so in here. Why am I getting slowed? Am I getting slowed specifically because of the... because I'm, you know, holding a bow or something? Okay. Hi. You know what, this is... I got it. Also, I'm noticing, cool wooden puppets these things grow into and probably not out of. Okay. Interesting. This is a very precarious area. But at the same time, I got the skull, sort of the important thing. And no, that's enemy loot. You can tell because it's got a... because I think like the normal, like non-enemy loot has a different color to it or something. I think. Maybe it doesn't. It's kind of nice up here, otherwise. Floating jellyfish. Yeah, well, speaking of which. All right. Yeah, baby, let's go. Am I really going to be so foolish as to go for that random piece of loot a second time? Yes. But also, there is this whole thing over here, too. What do you got? This is it? This is what I was fighting for? I took arms against the dreaded spirits. But after everything, I just arrived at another dead end. Yeah, I didn't really expect this to be the exit. Well, didn't really expect this to be the exit. So, you know. Can't really say that this is too much of a surprise to me. All right. Yep. I'm alive. Wind Slicer. Neato. Now, can I get back before I die? Yes, yes. Okay, there we go. I did it, everybody. Oh, I'm not taking any more chances. Where's my crystal shards? Okay. Get me out of here. Check out Wind Slicer as soon as I'm in a place that's a little bit more safe, right? Hey, y'all. It's me. Here to try out some new spells. Wind Slicer, Wind Slicer. Somewhere around here, right? Wind Dash, Wind Slicer. Here we go. Fires a sharp projectile made of wind, a standard among battle mages and magic-inclined warriors for its versatility. Well, let's take a look. Okay, yeah, it is the Sonic Boom, more or less. Got it. Okay, well, anyway, a lot less vials that I could buy and a lot less alchemy that I could do right here, but at least I did find out that, yeah, you have some lore for me. No, never have. There's still many ways out of here. It's kind of hard to believe. It's like I was just on top of a forest canopy, and it still was, as I said, just a dead end like all the others. Wonder if these are just all of the backstories for the various characters in here. Interesting. Seem to be referring to, like, yeah, the alchemist last time. And that one might be referring to Demi? I guess I'm gonna have to keep asking Clive about stuff in the future. In the meantime, though, well, there is obviously one area that I have yet to do much of anything with. Castle Le Fanu. Fanu? Well, anyway, it is... I do know that this was the subject of one of the bigger updates of the game, which is why I was kind of saving it for its own episode. It is also very large and very imposing. I think I saw I think I saw Crescent Moon up there and everything. Yeah. But, you know, the other thing that I realized as I was kind of messing around here, I have no idea how to get into this place. So that is also maybe something of an issue just by itself. Does this have any elemental attack? No, it does not. You know, because these things do not take damage from regular physical attacks, only elemental stuff. Which is why, like, the silver thing was pretty useful. Okay. Try not to die here immediately. But hey, that's why the fire is so great. That damage over time, right? So I do think that these are... see these all over the place, like in the catacombs and everything. The moon petals. Can make some stuff with that, but probably not something I'm going to be focusing on too much right now. Now, the real thing to be focusing on is that there is an NPC right here. Hey. Garrett the Hound. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I mean, guess I could help you out. I don't really know if there's any particular person that I'm here to kill or anything. I'm just kind of like looking around. Yeah, me neither. But, well, first off, yes, a classic sort of Dark Soulsian type of character, but also entirely correct because I don't know how to open that up either. Now, the only thing that I could figure out was that over here in the cattle cells, yeah, got another one of these doors. This one's red. I've seen a blue one in the library, and the front door, on the other hand, is like a sort of white version of that symbol, grayish maybe. However, this one, through, once again, video game intuition and the like, was able to figure out, well, not that. Really don't need a Wind Slicer right now. Maybe I might end up using it at some point in time. Sort of hard to say. Blood Drain. Always comes back to Blood Drain. But yeah, there's no, like, I don't even know what you call this little opening mechanism in front of the other two doors. At least I don't think there was one in front of the blue door, but there's not one in front of the main gate. So I guess we're going into the cattle cells. Cattle, you say? Go in. Also, just take out this right now. See, it's a torch and a sword. That's what makes it so valuable. Also does damage over time, which is good. Yep. Somebody does not like classic Castlevania enemies. Oh, they got a spectral candle? What? What does that do? Enchanted candle that emits a ghostly flame capable of keeping beasts away. Interesting. Oh, I also totally forgot to actually do anything with the skull of Hosea. Right, large misshapen skull of Hosea the Hermit. Hosea exiled himself, taking refuge within the deep Yosei forest. Although a loner, he nurtured the simple plants of the forest that would give healing herbs to any passersby. I didn't see any of those. Well, okay, I should probably go finish up that side quest at some point in time. I kind of forgot that it's like, yeah, my goal wasn't to go get a skull for myself, now was it? Hi. Alright, vampires. So, vampire area. I mean, cattle cells and everything. I suppose that makes a certain amount of sense. There you go. Feels definitely like having... Neat. Okay, well, feels definitely like having fire is going to work here. I had a feeling when I saw it was called cattle cells. Yeah. Thankfully, these guys don't seem very threatening. Do have quite a bit of health, though, so... You also like they also provide a certain amount of light on death here. Good. I mean, not that useful, given that I'm already using my cool sword, but still. I mean, maybe once again, one of the things that has been serving me well is not attacking everything on sight. Should probably keep that up. Although, you know, I really should. While you are kind of a living candle or undead candle. Oh, vampiric ashes. Well, anyway, while I'm getting a light source from the enemies themselves, due to being on fire, I should probably take out my other sword to get the experience on that. Maybe I should stand back. Well, it did work in the exact same way, though. What's going on in here, y'all? Well, I mean, yeah, once again, just whack these guys a couple times. Whack these guys with these things. They do have like a dodge. Not that that's really a lot more effective or anything. Oh boy, all right, be at least a little careful. Okay, I'll be more careful than that. These guys can apparently do some damage if they get close to you. Although I do have a lot more consistent sort of healing right now, I should be cautious. Here, you know what? I bought at least one potion exactly for this sort of circumstance. Anybody else in here? Actually, quite a few people. Very classically Nosferatu type of vampires. Also, this one has a weapon. Actually, all of these guys have weapons. Okay, that might be a slight bit of problem, or at least would be if I wasn't lighting them on fire so effectively. Thank you, cool fire sword. You are truly my best friend in this trying time. Ah! Okay, these guys are kind of like for real. This is actually a point in time that I might want to... Or maybe this guy's just going to walk away. Okay, never mind. This is actually maybe the point in time that I might want to try and block for once. Probably not. Or maybe. Let's just use one of these. Damage over time. Truly. One of the first things to look for in any video game. Okay, so they have like a parry. It's kind of funny. You know what? Just get me out of here before... Ooh, Lyrian Longsword. Neat. Actual, like, new weapon stuff. Oh. Vampiric symbol. What? Also secret? No. Been like a little bit since I found a proper secret. You know, my extreme movement speed is probably making these guys a lot easier than they would otherwise be. That's why I took it, though. Oh, yeah, no. There we go. There we go. Send me in to whatever this could be. A blood red mist all along the ground. I'll take a look at that sword afterwards. Oh. Ugh. Malformed. Okay. Well, slimes. But skeleton slimes, sort of. Actually, I've already seen skeleton slimes now that I'm thinking about it. But these are vampire skeleton slimes. Gross. Okay, just... I get them on fire. This should probably... yeah, deal with them pretty well. Okay. What was that? Illyrian longsword. A relic of the fallen kingdom Illyria. Imbued with silver moonlight. A blade of superior quality. Yeah, let me take a look. How is that compared to my, Well, it does say that it's imbued with silver moonlight, but it does not have, like, light, you know, the element to it, unlike the silver rapier. Battle against the undead obviously would be pretty effective here. If only I could actually see. But, I mean, you know, hey, you know what always works? Lighting enemies on fire. Lighting... just really trying to, you know, damage over time, but also, you know, fire against the undead. That is a classic sort of effective strategy, right? Oh, bleeding. Huh. So I guess you start to bleed if you're walking in the gross... or maybe these things are bleeding me because they're vampire slimes. Who knows? Huh. Wand of Power. Okay, fine. I'll use a potion. Jeez. Is he just bleeding because this place is all bleeding like around here? No. It's like damage over time sort of thing. It's like a temporary sort of health. Okay, am I just going to be bleeding forever now? Okay, there we go. Yeesh. That took some time to relieve itself. Huh? Oh? Oh. Excellent commentary by me. Well, before I pick this up, to whoever finds me, I was at my end. I couldn't survive any longer without transmuting myself. Take me out of this prison. You'll find I can be of service. Therian Bunch, Spell Sword of the Golden Lance. Okay. Summon Ice Sword. Neat. Turn himself into a ring. Can't even believe it. The ring I'm probably not even going to end up using all that much. Ice Sword, you know. It's like, I'm sure it probably has its uses, but is this enough to actually get me into the front gate, which is sort of the entire reason why I came in here, right? Just lead me back up to the entrance. I don't believe so. Yeah, well, you know, it's probably a good idea. We can go and see, like, what is the vampiric symbol and everything, now that I'm not in immediate danger of dying. Blood wine. What if I could do something with this down there? Given the amount of vampires, but who knows? Chest tape, corrupt key. Vampiric symbol W. A brilliantly shining jewel embedded with lost tech magic that grants access to the White Castle doors. Ah, okay. Long ago, the Kingdom of Illyria harbored many vampiric citizens, granting them protection in exchange for their magical knowledge. All right, then. Hey, yo. I got it.
Yeah.
How does it work? I don't know. Ancient technological magic. That's at least how it was described to me. Oh, okay. And I guess I don't even need to use it. It just kind of opened up on its own. Let me, real quick after that little adventure, let's go save 1. And 2, I go finish up the side quest now that I'm thinking about it again, since I saw the skull of Uzziah once more. Patchouli, I once again return with magic skull in hand. So, of course, so somehow I'm not surprised that that's what you're using it for. Well, do I have anything? Not that. Do I have anything that I even want? I mean, yeah, like the fairy moss and like ocean elixir would be pretty great, but, well, I don't know. Don't really have the money for it. Looks fantastic. What is in this castle? I mean, aside from a very, very ornate sort of chandelier up there, one that I'm pretty sure, certainly you probably couldn't do on the PlayStation. Very reflective floor. Yeah, look at that. Even got like a reflection of the chandelier on the floor. Interesting. Ooh, yeah. This is definitely not what it looks like outside. I was just out there. But, alright. I mean, thus far, kind of surprising. Not even, no enemies. Nope, there are still enemies in here. Okay, never mind. More of the vampiric characters that I was seeing earlier in the cattle grounds. Well, I suppose this is about the point in time also to maybe check out how that wand of power works now that I've kind of seen it. Because after all, this is not a very dark area. It is, so I'm not really going to need my fire sword. At least, I think. Who knows? Maybe I'm going to want that. All right, come on. Just give me like 1 second to do a little bit of menu action here. So can I do anything with these? No. At least nothing obvious. Wand's not really my forte. Not really a magic build, but still. I mean, I guess part of this series is just kind of showing off literally everything that I can, right? A strange magical weapon made of several wands and holy relics fused together through genius or madness. Fires a projectile of random element. I guess that explains the look there. Oh, this is goofy. I mean, you can clearly see some things are more effective than others. Wow. It doesn't really show, it doesn't seem to show exactly, you know, which element is being used. It's very clearly kind of, very clearly doing more or less damage based on that. So, I guess that's the only way you can really tell. Alright then. Hey, what's going on here? 1705-0578-MA. Dear lady, I've read your words again and again, and it brings me unforeseen delight to hear that you've finally beaten your family curse. I ride now from our great battlefield on the outskirts to your estate. I will have the steed fly like it never has before, but I presume the raven, which brings the letter, might arrive soon here. Ophelia of Lyria. I heard plenty about. Is this castle like Castle of Lyria? Who knows? Either way, it's clearly of no place anymore, being underground. So, another one of these things. Azure Castle doors, blamed for the moonfall along with Illyrians. Vampires were driven out and hunted. Okay, well that explains that. Also, maybe more importantly, I do know that up in the library there's another one of those doors to check out. And I kind of wanted to even do that right now because, you know, sure, I can make progress in the castle here, but that's the secret stuff, right? That is the really interesting secret stuff. Cool table. Are you hostile? You are hostile, okay. A poltergeist with no effect. Well, or is it no effect, or is it just because the random... I see. Or is it just because of the random nonsense around here? Where I should, This does not seem to be a very effective weapon, does it? It's a goofy weapon. Not a very effective weapon. We put a bunch of junk to... Oh! Alright. Put a bunch of junk together and hoped it worked. Oh. The Golden Lance has finally broken Castle Lefanu. While the last army was pitiful, hopeless display of combat, they won. I have sealed the worst of their damage away using the clock tower. It's an ominous sort of thing. What do you mean, sealed it with the clock tower? Like inside the clock tower? Does the clock tower have some sort of magical abilities? Yeah. Okay, fine. Elven sword, how are you gonna do? Good enough. With my incredible movement speed, I am doing this very effectively regardless. No effect. But that's probably because, you know. Okay, how does this work exactly? Okay, didn't really like that, I guess. Considering just kind of moonwalked right out of here. Okay. Take that. Earth Elixir is still a full heal and everything, too, in addition to giving me a lot more health. Oh, I should really stop trying to do all of my menuing while I'm in combat, but whatever, it's fine. I've been working this pretty well. All right. HP up. I mean, after all, I want to use these things eventually anyway, so. Well, I do not really know what makes this more or less effective. But I mean, I guess pretty much this has been an episode of me just kind of messing around, so why not? Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna go. Secrets? No. Ah! I'm okay, though. Yes. So, you know, I should be looking at more of the paintings. Oh. Maybe I shouldn't be looking at more of the paintings. Well, let me just keep on moving through here regardless. Dog. Well, wolf. You know what I'm saying. I mean... Give me that. And I believe that's a mana up, which does in some ways equate to health, because increasing the amount of mana I have should also restore all my mana. Dear Diary, I read of those with this gift before, but oh, but the sun. Ha! If they knew what would become of that dim orb behind the fog. Ophelia found this as amusing as well. I've yet to bestow her with this, or burden her so. She is so dedicated to serving as a knight that she pledged for it immediately. But that is not what I long for, Ophelia. There are none who stand above us now, none to take away our kinship. No reason left to not pursue happiness in your arms and in our kisses. I must know what she feels the same before sharing this gift. I cannot stand to wait a lifetime. Justina Fanu. Okay, well, anyway. Yeah, you should really remember that they don't actually stop while I'm reading lore. All right. Yes. The dungeon. Oh, boy. Unfortunately, one of the things is that I don't have... Oh, yeah? All right. Well, let's just get right into the corner here. It would probably be more effective to just stab enemies with the... Vampiric symbol, another one. You're just... jeez. Oh, hey. All right. Oh, my God. But yeah, that is at least good. You know what? I'm going to say this is good for a first introduction to the castle here. Given that I've been doing... I've been recording for some time now. 95. I do have strength. I also do have, like... What is it? Dex, which allows for... Because it defines height. Jump height and damage done with ranged weapons. Jump height does seem pretty fun, but it's so minimal that you can barely even... And that I don't even know if I'm going to see a difference until I get a few more points here. Well, anyway, let's do that one later. But first, I do really want to see what's behind the blue door up here. Here we are. I am betting that this is probably just going to be a small room, but... Oh, something to read here? History of the Ages... No, I believe I've already seen this one before. More information on the... Oh, new area. All right. Well, let's at least see what it is here before I end the episode. Kind of surprised it's something entirely new. A big chasm. Okay. Well, yeah, not really too much, unless No. Not really too much I can do here then. But maybe if I get anything that talks about a chasm, I can come back here, do something? Still, something to keep in mind regardless.